Do you like taking pictures? Guess what? I'm going to show you 5 ways that you can make at least $100 a day just for simply taking a shot. What's going on, you guys? It's Felicia here from Valuable Referral, aka Valuable Mindset, and all I do on this channel is refer values to the entrepreneur to help them win. You like taking pictures? I know sometimes I do. Sometimes it kind of get tedious and I'm like, okay, no more pictures, you know what I mean? Like, it's just too much. But for those of you who love taking pictures, I mean, it could be from anything from your cat to your dog to if you guys love to travel and go on vacation and you're seeing the world and you're trying to take pictures of your view, you're in the pool, you know, the infinity shot, the infinity pool shot, and you're doing all these things, these adventurous things. Imagine getting paid at least $100 a day. I'm going to show you 5 apps that can help you do that. Number 1, it's a company called Fope. Now what Fope is, it's a company that's going to tell you what to take pictures of, and they actually, you can sign up where they actually give you a chance to see what kind of pictures are actually getting picked up. So I know you might think like, hey, so why would anybody actually do that? Why would anybody really pay me to take pictures? Because companies are getting smarter and they're kind of undercutting the person that used to be paid on a full-time basis, the photographer. So instead of paying a expensive photographer to actually go out there and shoot pictures for content, whether it's for ads, it could be for video, it could be for a website, whatever it is, they're actually going to crowdfund this. They're going to actually pay various amount of people in all different countries and states to actually take pictures, and they could just simply buy it off you. So why hire multiple, you know, photographers all over the world to take shots where people are already there? Put up a site, say, hey, I'll pay you 5, 10, 20, up to even 75 bucks with some companies, and I can just get you can give me your rights to your photo, and we call it a day. You take the money, I use it for an ad or for whatever, and people are actually grabbing on this. But yet there's a lot of people who don't know. So I know a lot of times you're like, oh my God, how many people know about this? Sometimes people a lot of times think it's a joke and they won't act, and sometimes people don't simply know about it. So Fope is number 1. Number 2, Snapwire. Snapwire is similar to Fope, in which they pay you to simply take pictures. And what Snapwire does, they have you upload various pictures, multiple pictures, how many you want, to the site. And what that allows you to do, that allows you to have companies, various companies, bid on what it is that you're taking a picture of. So you'll have more companies looking at photos that you might have taken, and you can just basically simply increase your chances of getting paid. And the good thing about Snapwire is that they have something what is called a shooter, which is like, I guess, step 2, like a level 2 to just the person that's actually been taking pictures and been getting paid for it. So they kind of like upgrade you. They feel that you are a good photographer in your own right, you're a good freelancer photographer, and they call you the shooter, you know. And don't say that in schools, okay? But and what the shooter level allows you to do, they allow you to get paid more, where you can actually send your particular shots, your particular photos to other companies that actually pay more. So it's just simply saying, okay, when you first start off, you simply are just getting paid what the average normal company would pay for a freelance photographer of various people who sending photos all over the time, you know, all over the website all the time. But then when they see that you are the person that's mainly getting paid for a lot of your work, and they're like, yeah, you know, this person, he or she actually takes good shots, so we're gonna upgrade this person to what we call the shooter. And what the shooter is just somebody who just submits more photos that of companies that are looking for the particular type of photos that they actually want, just to get paid more. How cool is that? You know, you're basically going from one level to the next. So Snapwire is another company you want to take a look at. Number 3, Gigwalk. Now what Gigwalk does, Gigwalk is a company that sends you out on gigs, and they send you out on gigs to find, like, just basically take photos of different experiences, whether it's in a store. Some companies want to take photos of how their product look on display. You know, they might want you to answer certain questions, that the experience that a person might have, all types of things. You know, even can go as far as even taking a picture of a house of a company who might be looking maybe in the real estate industry. So there's all different types of gigs that you can actually get involved in and get paid. I mean, you can make from $15 an hour all the way to $75, you know, depending on the company and what they're willing to pay for you to submit a photo. And don't get me wrong, the bigger cities obviously have the most gigs, you know, because there's just more work for the individual to get paid. So if you're in a great big city, like say something like California, Texas, you know, or even something as busy as New York, you can simply make this a hell of a living. So Gigwalk is number 3. Number 4 is field agent. Now field agent is similar to Gigwalk, where you're basically on a field or in a mission, and they send you out on missions, and like I said, they want you to have the experience of a customer, and they want to see what the store looks like. You know, if I have toothpaste in Walgreens, I want to see where it's at. You know, where is it next to? You know, what's the labeling on it? How is it displayed in the shelf? And you know, what was your experience at checkout and things of that nature. It's almost like we're living in such a day where you can get paid for almost anything, but at the same time it's kind of weird. But field agent is another one. They vary in pay depending on the mission. And number 1, I'm not sure if I'm going to say the name right, but I'm going to try, is Moppy. Yeah, there it is. Moppy is another place, or another app that actually pays you to just take pictures. Guys, I gave you 5 apps that you can download with your smartphone, and you can actually start working these things. Here's the thing. A lot of times, a lot of these apps, they might give you 5 missions or 5 gigs or whatever they call it in their particular field, and that might not be enough financially for you to be like, okay, this is not worth my time. So when you have more than one app, especially if you live in a huge city, and you can actually have the time, obviously, and you can do a lot of missions or gigs or take a bunch of photos, it increases your chances more. You can actually literally get paid over $100 if you're willing to put in the work. Guys, even though these are things that a normal 9-to-5 doesn't do, you have to put in the work. And I'm actually exposing all of these apps to you so it can make it easier. So if one app only has 5 gigs, the next app might have 10, the next app might have 20, you know, and it expands and expands and expands. So when you look at, and by the end of the day, you're like, I just made $150. Oh crap. Let me pay off a phone bill. Let me pay off a credit card. Let me, you know, put money in my pocket. Let me start saving up. So these are things that actually can help you move forward. If you like this video, like, comment, and share. I do these videos for one reason only. That's because you're worth it. See you next video.